And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and also on YouTube if you're watching this video later on over there for another Priest of Forgotten Gods deck. We are playing some Orzhov Aristocrats. Calling this deck Aristocrats to have a little shout out to Cartel Aristocrats back from the original Ravnica, well, the second Ravnica, the Return to Ravnica. Those decks are usually like Mardu aristocrat decks back then. This is the same kind of thing. We have a bunch of very small creatures that we don't mind sacrificing. We have things like Hunted Witness, Gutterbones, Dusk Legion, Zealot, cards like that we don't really, even Tithe Taker, we don't mind if we were sacrificing those creatures for value. And the value that we can get from sacrificing them can either come from, of course, Priest of the Forgotten Gods for the most part, or we have Playcrafter that we can trade a small creature for one of our opponent's large creatures, or even Pitiless Pontiff to keep the Pitiless Pontiff alive and well and attacking and everything like that. So to back those things up, we also have some really good 3 and 4 mana cards with Midnight Reaper, History of Benalia, and then a Johnny and Seraph of the Scales. Particularly a Johnny works really well with this deck to grow these little creatures into formidable threats with the plus ability. And there we go. So going with 2 colors instead of going Mardu, basically the big reason to play Mardu is to be able to play Judith, of course, because Judith is awesome. She's kind of like the only card that you really need with red. Nothing else that red adds to the deck is really that important. So I'm not going with red here just to keep the mana good against other aggro decks. In particular, how we can be able to play Basilica Bell Haunts against other aggro decks without playing red and having a whole lot of shock lands and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Cartel Aristocrat was a thing, a standard. There's an Aristocrat. It was just called the Aristocrats deck back then. It was an engine card. Because it costs 0 mana, so you just got to sacrifice for 0 mana and give it protection from any color. So it was like basically impossible to kill. And it was like, and since it was protection from the colors, you couldn't block it either. Yeah, it was a good solid card. Let's try it out here with these days with Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance Standard, Orzhov Aristocrats. Okay, getting Gruul, Frenzy up. On YouTube. Play first. Well, this is a curve. We got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Got our good unpainful mana base as well. Forsaken Sanctuary. Uh-oh. So yeah, I just wanted to turn that into a card. Huh. Pretty surprised it didn't attack there. Bellhunt is really good against mono red. That's what we have that card in for. Because our deck's kind of made to go pretty long in games, and fast aggressive decks are problematic for us. And so Bellhunt helps out there. Alright, one of Johnny. Doing a Johnny stuff.
You should be proud. Look how far you have come.
And potentially ultimating this at Johnny. One, you know, 4 power and toughness back to block the 4/4. Next turn we're going to be playing this thing that will have Death Touch indestructible. Be able to trade with it, however big a Primate is. Krogo with the Twitch Prime sub. That is sub number 15 on the day. Welcome to the channel, Krogo.
You are capable of more than you assume.
That means we'll be cracking a pack after this. So thank you for that support. Ill-gotten inheritance. Alright, I'm gonna cycle.
Strength is born of struggle.
I do like keeping the Pitiless Pontiff activation available, so I'm not actually going to be playing the second Benalia. Yeah, Gruul ruined our 3-2 streak. Let's get both of their Pride Mates out of here. He's on the straight and narrow. Seems like a Lyra matchup in Mortify. We didn't see very much that we need to be worried about, honestly. Yeah, it's a Magic Arena. So you just need to Google search, yeah, MTG Arena, Magic Arena. It is not on Steam. So, do I Google search? What am I taking out? All of our cards seem like, you know, pretty reasonable. Yeah, all of our cards are pretty reasonable. I don't know if I need all these Mortifies. Let's get rid of the Zealots and the Midnight Reapers. I don't know. I think we're gonna be fine. Commoner, please use decent language. That is terrible to hear about that though, PF27G. Yeah, sorry that happened. But try to keep the language family friendly, please. The Imperious Oligarch. And they're all just gonna kind of trade a bunch. Yep, that's a thing in paper Magic that can certainly happen, is cards getting stolen. You know, with the cards being so valuable, there are thieves that steal cards. Thieves of Sanity, yeah. Yep, Spiromancer, we got another 12-hour stream because thanks to Gaspy and Crimson Coven with their big donations earlier this week, with all their cheers and everything. Good for you, Rampage. You found a Legacy Rug Delver deck once and found the owner and gave it back. Good job. Good for you. That's... Need more of that. I had like a story like that too. Whenever I very first started traveling, or not like very first, but very early into like my Magic career of traveling to tournaments. It was like the first tournament of 2016.
Together, we are unstoppable.
That I played it on the SCG tour. Let's see, let's go this and this. We'll just go with the Flyers.
Be strong.
But after round 3, I guess I was playing Naya Company, and after round 3, I guess I left my deck box at, you know, like at the table and everything, and left. And I show up to round 4, and I just don't have a deck. There's just no deck. Because I left it at my last match.
My strength. And
that deck was really expensive. It was like a $1,600 deck with, you know, Tarmogoyfs and Blood Moons and Engineered Explosive and Noble Hierarchs and everything. And I thought I just, you know, lost the deck, and I thought like, well, that's it for me. I'm done. But thankfully, somebody grabbed it and turned it into the Lost and Found. I went up to the Lost and Found, they had it, and so, you know, I got to continue playing, and I ended up making top 8 of that tournament and top 8 of the next tournament also, and kind of started my whole like Magic career and everything. I might, if the person just stole that deck, you know, they could have just walked away with it. Whoever did that, if they would have just walked away with that deck, I probably would have just gone back to teaching and stopped playing paper Magic, and wouldn't be here right now at all if it wasn't for that. Because that was like basically my whole Modern collection was that deck. I didn't have like other... That was like everything I had. So that was pretty crazy. Yeah, that game was kind of disappointing. I probably didn't do very much. I just had like a starter Orzhov deck kind of thing. I was a geometry teacher. No, I never met the person. I have no idea who turned it into Lost and Found. But very thankful they did. Somebody broke into your car at a tournament and stole all your cards? Yeah. No, I understand rotation. That probably would have been the same thing with me. Alright, so mono white aggro is a tough matchup for us. You know, similar to red black, how we played the Judith Priest before, and we talked about how this could be a pretty tough matchup. It's similar there, except for this one is going to be better for us because of our sideboard. We get Lyra and Basilica Bell Haunt, and we get some real sideboard cards. We have 4 mana. So they'll probably sack the Tithe Taker. History. Next turn we can play Hunted Witness and Gutter Bones, and we can have 2 Priest of the Forgotten Gods activations. But I did have a lot of my cards stolen whenever I was younger. How I talked about how I say that I started during World Wakes. I kind of did then, but I also played earlier in like 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade or so. And I didn't go to like tournaments too much or anything, but I still played around that time. And what kind of got me to stop playing was that I did have my collection stolen at that point. So if I shock to play History, I only have 1 black mana available. Or I guess I can have like my 4 mana and get back Gutter Bones and play Zealot. That just uses my mana better. Just gonna go ahead and do that. I guess I should maybe just play Zealot first and then see what I draw. So I could draw another 2 mana card that I wanted to play here instead of getting back Gutter Bones. That's fine. How old am I? I'm like 30... Oh. How old am I? Am I 34? I can't be that old. No. Am I 33? I'm 33. I just recently had a birthday. No, I guess I don't remember how old I turned. I guess I just turned 33. Yeah. Alright, this is what our deck can kind of do. Just death by like a 1,000 little paper cuts. It's a bunch of little crappy creatures. So if I kill Snub... If I kill Snubbers... We can attack in with a bunch of stuff. They have their 2/2 block a 1/1, the 2/1 block a 2/2. They take 4, go to 4. And then I'm playing Seraph, and they keep their knight. I lose a knight and a 1/1. No, no kids. Yeah, I can't believe I'm 74, right? Yeah, there you go. I could just say early 30s and I'm covered. Okay, that's an easy answer. I can just say early 30s. Yeah, we have Hawkeye and Puppy. There's Hawkeye back there. He needs to get a job. He just lays around, sleeps all day. Yeah, I have a puppy. I could get Puppy. She doesn't come in here too much because Hawkeye doesn't like Puppy. But Hawkeye's asleep. Yeah, Hawkeye really is. He's a full-time streamer. So I definitely want Lyra. Do I want more? I probably want Mortify. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're just playing Mortify. Do I want Bellhaunt is the question. Yeah, Bellhaunt's just good too. So we'll get all those in. Cast down's probably pretty good. I am going to go away from Playcrafter. Away from Zealot. I feel like we just heard this song like a little bit ago. Am I crazy? Was that song just like playing like 30 minutes or an hour ago? Johnny's not going to be good if we're behind. Let's cut one of Johnny, especially with adding this curve. Let's cut a Midnight Reaper. Do I get rid of Priest of the Forgotten Gods? That doesn't seem very right. What's my card that's not good? Just more Reaper? Take out another Johnny. Maybe take out both the Johnnies. Yeah, maybe it's a Johnny and Reaper. I kind of want more cast downs, but I'm running out of time. I don't know where to fit more cast downs in. Alright, puppy, we're gonna stream. Double history. Perfect hand, just draw land. It's really not a bad hand. Seraph is good. Let me try it. He's a puppy. It is 5 mythics. We're just playing mythic.tech. Whoa. Puppy, do you have some secret power I don't know about? Just make the opponent concede. Just make the opponent concede, puppy. Puppy too strong. The power of puppy. She's like really shy on stream for some reason, so she just always wants to bury her head. Why are you so shy suddenly on stream? We're not on stream, all puppy wants to do is run and run and run and play and jump. Gosh, she just jumps so much. That's all you do is just jump up and everything, but then on stream she's so shy. Really, she wants to run around and see what Hawkeye's doing and everything. No, you don't get to run around, puppy. You have to stay up here. You don't get to go bother Hawkeye. Okay, we need a puppy emote. Ugh. Puppers. Hawkeye's still back there. Yeah, I know you want to go play with Hawkeye. But you don't get to. You have to stay here. See, we draw a black source for the Gutter Bones. Nope, but Seraph of the Scales is a good draw. Yeah, we do need a Hawkeye and Tying Glasses emote. We can do both. Both emotes. I have room for one emote slot right now. So if I do Hawkeye in glasses and a tie emote and a puppy emote, I need to delete an emote. Which emote would be the one to delete if we delete an emote? Maybe the Todd Not Seer? Todd Not Seer emote's so cute though. Maybe the brick. We only use usually the brick one. Not the brick, the Todd Not Seer? No. 2 exile removal spells. It's pretty unfortunate. Our brand new pack emote. Really didn't want to draw a land here. Really wanted to draw any spell. To continue the pressure. Any spell would have done. Yeah, we could just get more subs and get another emote slot. I'm currently 285 subscribers away from the next emote. So that's a ways away. We got 1,100 people in here. We just need 285 of y'all to subscribe. That's not hard, right, puppy? Yeah, I have a lot of people in here because of puppy. So everybody join the channel. Moldy Oreo! There you go, that's number 1, 284 left. Now, thank you so much, Moldy Oreo. I really do appreciate that Twitch Prime sub. Getting that hype in the channel. That's sub number 16. Oh, I need to crack a pack open. I've been forgetting to do that. Right, pup? We got to our last sub goal just a little bit ago. Alright, attack. That's probably pretty true if I put puppy in the title, views will go up. I wish I had one more black mana play that Gutter Bones from my hand also. So first and foremost, the opponent has to be able to kill Priest of the Forgotten Gods here, because Priest will just be able to activate and drain the opponent for 2. Why are you so shy, puppy? Why are you so shy? Why are you so shy, puppy? Well, that's game. Unless they have instant speed gain life. No, they do have instant speed gain life. No. Wow. Opponent really got me there. And 2 draws were lands. Those were not good draws. I could not think of an instant speed life gain card they're gonna have because Moment of Craving, that's it. I'm not sure why they didn't just... Why didn't they just Moment of Craving on my turn, though, and just go to 4? Alright, on their turn, sorry. Why didn't they just do it on their turn and not let me activate? Because I just turned a Hunted Witness into a token and I just sacked a Gutter Bones that I got back. I guess I could have played the Gutter Bones first and sacked it and got it back and everything. Another land? They took all my Seraph of the Scales. I am out of Seraphs. Yeah, we're out of Seraphs. Getting these last 2 points of damage in are going to be really tough, honestly. Yeah, Puppy's name is Puppy. That's her name. Just Puppy. Basically, dang. They have lethal in the air, 12 damage in the air. don't see anything I love. I guess Dress and Drill Bit are probably good. Yep, that's Puppy's name is Puppy. Here you go, Puppy. You don't like looking at the camera too much, do you? The camera's over there. It's over here. So we can kind of take out like some of the crappy 1/1s. Like, is Priest the Forgotten God's gonna do its thing? Yeah, Puppy's camera shy. I'm gonna take out Hunted Witness and then a couple priests. Hey, Christopher with the $5 donation. Can you link what you think is the most competitive version of Sultai in the current metagame? Yes, I can. Alright, Puppy. Thanks for stopping by. It'll take just 1 second. Alright, come on, Puppy. Rakdos Sacrifice deck is pretty good, I think. That video is up on YouTube right now if you want to, check it out after the stream and stuff, or if you want to keep the stream on and have it on in another window. I talked about at the end of the video some changes that I think would be good to make for the Rakdos Sacrifice deck. Yeah, and I guess I'm talking best of 3 here with the Sultai deck. But I can get you my current Sultai list. If I find it. Streamed it like a couple weeks ago, but I haven't changed any cards. Still like it a whole lot. Alright, looking for it. Here we go. There you go. Disinformation campaign. Whose information campaign? Which information campaign? I'm still playing another Reaper. I'll get these Reapers in play. Do not want to see Cry of the Carnarium, of course, but besides Cry of the Carnarium, kind of like where we're at. Yep, I upload the videos immediately. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour after the league gets done and they get uploaded. Yeah, Cry of the Carnarium is not the card I want to see at all.
Our kinship ensures our victory. See in yourself what I see in you.
Okay, going to game 3. What do I think about Thief of Sanity and Sultai? I don't mind it. I don't love it, but if you are more focused on beating Reclamation and Control, then you want Thief of Sanities. If you're more focused on those matchups. We played a Sultai Sanity deck a couple of days ago and had a lot of success with it. You know, breezed through a league real easily. Just was a real easy 5-0. And played against like Reclamation and Control a couple of times, and those were pretty easy matchups. Of course, there we go. I had it really tuned for those matchups. It was not as good against aggro. All right, anything I'm changing? Do I get this cast down out and play Mortify, I guess? Mortify still kills Thief of Sanity, but then also kills Nikki B. Thanks, Cages. Yeah, and we can destroy Disinformation Campaign. I'm not really expecting to spend a Mortify to destroy that, unless I'm about to have to discard it to campaign and have nothing else to discard, like no other cards in hand. I'd rather destroy Azcanta. No major live events in the horizon for me to attend. My focus is on streaming each and every day and growing the stream, and gonna continue growing other aspects, the Discord channel, the YouTube channel, other things. I have plans for all that. I'm not focused on tournament magic right now. Have you decided what decks you're going to bring to the Invitational? I am not, I guess, I'm not qualified for the Invitational. Or I was not invited. I guess it's not a qualification kind of thing. It's an invite. I was not invited. Syncopate. That's rude. Gets my spell exiled. Well, awkward timing here with our amount of black mana. I'm going to lead with Midnight Reaper so that next turn I can have Duress and History of Benalia. Since we are bottlenecked on black mana sources. That was in a report by a third-party sandbagger. That's not... Hang on, let's see. What do I... So 3 mana... Ritualista cleans up History of Benalia cleanly, but that's only still just a 1-for-1 trade. I think I'm kind of actually looking at Contempt and Angrath. And I think Contempt, because I think I want my Ajani to kind of take over here. Like, Ajani and Seraph are both going to be difficult cards for my opponent to deal with without having that Contempt available. Oh, I I should have just played a Johnny. Okay, I guess I was kind of thinking about playing Seraph, but now looking at this with like Seraph getting cast down. Never mind. Yeah, I should have just played a Johnny. All right, so I missed a point of damage there. Oh, well they drew a negate. Not so good. Alright, so that negate was very timely for the opponent. Not good for us. Alright, playing the priest so that I have 5 power on the battlefield in case my opponent wants to play Angrath. And then yeah, keeping Gutterbones as discard. I guess I could just take both Gutterbones. Oh, that is bad for me. There goes my Playcrafter. That'd be the reason to keep both Gutterbones. And drawing planes is really unfortunate that we don't get to play a Gutterbones. But they blocked. Wasn't necessarily expecting a block. Oh, because they're just going to get my Seraph. That's why. It's just a ugly situation. You think they take Bolus? But Bolus isn't good against this Priest of the Forgotten Gods. So yeah, they're taking Seraph. I think if I don't attack and don't offer a trade there, in response to the... They would untap, and before this trigger happened, they would just use Cast Down to kill my Seraph. And that's a good point, Ed. With getting a Gutterbones back next turn, we could... Or like that previous turn, if they don't block, we would just make them sacrifice the Nicol Bolas. That invitational event is just best of 1 standard. And so I don't think it'll affect anything with the best of 3 metagame.
You will. No fire, no steel.
I'm waiting till my turn to do this for the black mana sources. Seriously? Wow, this is a really bad system. If you notice over here, I had the hold full control, and I added white mana to go along with the black because I wanted to spend white and black mana, and it still didn't let me, and it still spent both black mana sources. I need that black mana. I guess I could have added... I guess I could have just added white, white, white and cast the Seraph. And at that point, it should let me tap how I want. So I have to not only turn on full control, but then also turn off auto tap. I thought if you go on full control mode, it doesn't auto tap though. Yeah, I went full control before that action.
Your crew for my freedom? A fair price.
No, I would have just put the gutter bones in my hand instead of being on the battlefield. A Moment of Craving now kills my Seraph also. Oh well. I already have Cast Down that can kill it. Yes, Gutter Bones is much better than Reassembling Skeleton. Alright, bunch of 1/1s lying around.
No fire, no steel.
Bones just surveilling. You know, these Gutter Bones are not in my hand. They're in the graveyard. So I'm not killing Angrath this turn, but I want to deal a point of damage to them to be able to get a Gutter Bones back. Because I may not kill Angrath anyway if my opponent blocked the horse. They blocked the knight. I wasn't going to be killing Angrath.
Ah, you'll be nothing but slag when I'm done with you.
Yeah, Macho, this is a pretty good black-white deck. If you're looking for suggestions for a black-white deck, this one's pretty nice. But if anybody else has some suggestions, okay, so you're just making for a casual friend to play. You haven't played in like 20 years. I guess you probably don't need anything that's like this. Basically, at that point, you can just kind of...
No fire,
you don't really need any
no
like
steel.
deck lists to help you out. You can just play whatever you want to play at that point. You know, you just play... Yeah, just kind of play the cards you have and all that kind of stuff.
No fire.
Yeah, you know, have fun with it.
Steel.
Cry of the Carnarium's tough. Man, that turn our opponent drew that negate when that was negating our Johnny that one turn.
No fire.
That's been a killer.
No steel.
So I really need to draw Playcrafter to get rid of this thing. They are able to steal the Midnight Reaper with Angrath, and then they get to draw the card.
My freedom. A fair price.
And Angrath finishes us off. Two and one. I'm not used to shocking there. I'm used to just hitting the concede button, but I guess I could have shocked instead of hit the concede button. Oh, thanks, Foul. That's a really good suggestion for that getting the Orzhov Guild kit pre-made deck there. It's a really good suggestion. So looks like we're playing a similar kind of deck. They're going to be making a lot of tokens and everything. It's not so good for us. No, it's Esper. It's not Mardu. Alright, well. We need History of Benalia to pull off a lot of work here. We did lose because Puppy left. That's true. This game's not looking so good for us. It's one that I wish we were on the play and got to play History before they played Thief of Sanity. We'll see. If they don't have very much mana, they can only, even though they'll have a lot of cards, they can, you know, maybe we can bottleneck them on mana. Maybe they don't hit land drops kind of thing. Gross. There goes the other History. Alright, we need a land for a Johnny. Really need a Johnny here. Oh, they took a Johnny. Alright, not worried about History as much, huh? I'm gonna wait till next turn when these things are 4/3s before I'm attacking with them. I don't want to trade it for just 2 tokens. Gonna trade it for at least 3 tokens. And they did miss their land drop, which is good for us. No! I wanted that History. Take the Priest or the Reaper. Wow. Wow. That is a bold strategy. Wow. Are they just... They're just saying, I can deal with another history. Did not block 100 Witness even with the Hero Precinct 1. These are all 4/3s. Yeah, Deputy Detention would clean all this up. Really hope they don't have that. Dang. That's probably game. That's gonna be game. So, what do we want to do? Cast down Mortify. Do they want to kill Hero Precinct 1 or Thief of Sanity? Want to kill both of those. Or even Deputy Detention, Hostage Taker. Definitely want to... Yeah, just kind of want to kill all that stuff. And... I think I don't need Pontiff here. Or Plague Crafter. Hunter Witness and Zealot are basically only going to be good if we have Priest, but they're going to be very important if we do have Priest. I'll trim one Hunted Witness. Could just move away from Priest completely with like the hero deck and just take out Priests and play Lyra and Drill Bit. And then Bell Haunts instead of Witnesses. So I could play all of those instead of all the Priests and Hunted Witnesses and play this deck here. No. Whoa. Well, I guess I ran out of time, so I am not going to be... They really don't give you very much time to sideboard. That happens a lot on stream, unfortunately. So we're playing our original 60, I suppose. I do love Priest of the Forgotten Gods, and we'll see how this works out. Hopefully we can draw a bunch of spells. You know, we're a 23 land deck. Creature? I need just a little bit cheaper creature than that. Really need to kill this hero. Oh, that's awesome, Macron. Yeah, glad you... The Esper duplicate deck with Thief of Sandy and duplicate and everything. Yeah, That's certainly a fun deck. And now Priest is not doing so good. Why can't they have all their Thought Erasures this game? I'd like them just... Maybe they just don't have any land. Even though they just did all this. They got rid of Thought Erasure and Thief last turn. Right, the new Taco Bell item, Chupa Duplicate. That's certainly a fun card to quasi-duplicate Ravenous Chupacabra. Yeah, good card. Good card, good card. They still get a 1/1. It's 2 mana 1/1. I should be attacking with Gutter Bones there, so I just pick it up. Yeah, why am I not attacking with Gutter Bones? That needs to be an attack with Gutter Bones there. Whether or not we win this game is basically all based around Seraph. So most likely won't matter too much. It's whether the Seraph can deal a whole lot more damage. Because I was saving Gutter Bones because I wanted to be able to activate Priest, but we have so much mana, we would still be able to activate Priest for it anyway. What, it just wasted my mana? Y'all are lucky I got it. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this is on... Only during your turn. Okay, that's only during your turn. Okay. Alright, that's reasonable. I can't actually do it during my opponent's turn. So, that's a reasonable reason to skip through. Alright, they're down to 6. We draw another land. I was hoping that they were going to target the wrong priest and target the summoning sick one that we could sacrifice. But they targeted the correct priest. They're down to 4. No. That was a great card. Just no attacks, huh? get flooded out here. $11 lands and 16 cards. There's 23 lands in this deck. So we've drawn half of our lands in 16 cards. Half of our lands. There are 12 lands left out of the next 44. Bleh. Need some, yeah, we do need some X-Spell payoffs, right? We need some Hydroid Crisis. Something.
I am not going to sit. You know
Well,
what?
our opponents played a
I'm
whole
not
lot of
done.
spells. Before this Tithe Taker, we had five spells. We had done really well with 5 spells against all this stuff our opponents had. Our 5 cards had did really well, but didn't quite finish them out though. And the other really bad part about this is I didn't get to sideboard. I was still sideboarding whenever the sideboard timer went out, so that was really unfortunate for us. I didn't get to bring in, like, you know, any of my removal spells, however, like the cast downs, mortifies, things like that. So I just didn't have like a way to kill like hero or anything. $45 lands, 15 cards.
Hurry!
So not much I can do here. That was not a fun game, drawing all those lands. Not fun at all. So yeah, I mean, Hero Precinct 1 you see is you know, difficult for Priest, but if I would have been able to actually bring in cast downs and mortifies, that would have helped, sorry. That would have helped. But I took too long sideboarding, so that's my fault. And then, you know, we just drew all lands. So we got really close. You know, we got our opponent down to 4 with only 5 cards. So we had a good start and everything. And Seraph of the Scales was quite good for a little bit there. Just didn't have enough to take it over. So, oh well. Yeah, if I would have drawn all those lands still with sideboarding, yeah, we wouldn't have gone anywhere. But, oh well. So that's Orzhov Aristocrats. Ended on a down note, unfortunately. But such is magic. So there we go. If you're watching this video later on YouTube, don't forget to hit that sub button over there. And thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next video.